Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Redesigns, and it is release weekend for the Story Foundation's Faves collection, and it coordinates with all the collections that Traci has put out so far this year. So be sure to go check out the description box below, go check out the shop, and grab this collection while it's on sale. This layout does go along with an Instagram hop, so I'll have my Instagram link down below as well. Be sure to go hop along and see what everyone has created. I love the colors in this collection, and like I said, they coordinate perfectly with the foundations and routine collection that Traci put out in January. And so I definitely recommend checking it out. If you do Project Life, definitely check out this collection. It is definitely a great one. I don't personally do pocket pages, but definitely for those that do, I can see that these collections are awesome for the sort of everyday Project Life type of scrapbooking. For my layout, I am playing with a few of the papers. So you saw the plaid that I did take the center out. And then I have that blue, which is sort of like a glitter paper, that is from the collection. And then I have my photo, which is matted on that blue glitter. And then I have this pattern paper that has the cameras and the little heart film strips. That is got to be one of my favorite papers in this collection. I actually love the cameras, and the little heart film strips in this collection are awesome. I definitely will be using those over and over again. And so here I have that plaid paper that I cut out of the center as well. I also have that pink tone-on-tone floral, and I think it's kind of like a polka dot. And then I have this green, which sort of has like airmail symbol on it. I think that's what's on that green one. And I have kind of just cut that. I think the green is cut at about 5 inches, or maybe about 4 3/4. And then the pink is cut at, what was it? 2 3/4, I believe. And then the, plaid, I believe I cut it 3 inches. If you want measurements. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay this out. I have gone into this layout with zero plan. The only thing I do know that I want to do is I wanted to cut a square, which of that camera and heart film strip paper. That is an 8 by 8.5 by 8.5 square. I knew I wanted that in the center. The pink pattern paper, I knew I wanted to make a banner out of that. Now the plaid, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use a banner or if I wanted to do something else. And when I put the plaid up at the top, I didn't like it right against the plaid background, so I decided to turn it on its side. And I'm gonna basically, how I have the papers laid out is how they're going to go. The only thing that's going to change off camera is I'm going to move the pink that I'm going to turn into a banner. I'm going to actually move that to the right side of the page. But apart from that, everything else you see that I'm creating right here is how it's going to look when I come back. That Love This Place is one of the 3x4 cards from the collection. I'm using that for my title. And this photo is a picture of the Festival of the Arts entrance at Epcot. We just came back earlier in January from our vacation to Disney. We generally go during the Festival of the Arts. It's one of my favorites. And so that is a photo from when you enter the park. And so that is what I'm scrapbooking, because this is one of my favorite places, Epcot being my favorite park. Now that I had everything sort of assembled for the background with my photo, I did decide that I wanted to add something to the white cardstock that I'm using. So I am just taking some tumbled glass distress oxide and my blending brush, and I sort of marked out where my papers were going to sit on my page, and I'm just adding some ink around the edges. I just wanted to have that little bit of interest, that little bit of color peeking out. And if you're looking for a good blue that matches this collection, I think this tumbled glass is a perfect choice. So if you are wondering some colors to use, I'm also going to pull out some mica stain in Snow Flurries. I think I showed it really quickly, but that is the color, and I am just going to do a few splatters as well. Again, it just adds that little bit of interest to the background, so it's not just a flat white. And now at this point I do show that it's going to make sure that it's going to show up. I let it dry, and then now we are back with my papers all glued, and it is the basically the last step, which is creating the embellishing. And I have a mixture of florals, photo strips, some of the circular elements. I do believe, looking at this now, that everything that I am using on this page in particular is from the sticker sheet. So I did not dive into the digital kit for this collection at all. I strictly used the stickers. So as you can see, there is plenty. Now I do generally in the sticker sheets, there'll be a certain number of florals, but because you get the individual files, I will cut additional, which is what I did as well. And I can resize them. Great perk of digital kits. But that is pretty much it. Off camera, the only thing I did was cut a Mickey head. I did add 3 hearts and some enamel dots, and that was it. So with that, guys, this is the still photo. Check out the links below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great